Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Breachway. We are playing this beautiful space roguelike deck builder game, and we are in the third of 3 sectors. This is the third episode of this playthrough for this ship. We are running our missile boat here, and we recently added a beam laser to try to overheat our enemies, so our heat-seeking missiles will deal more damage. That is the plan. If you haven't seen the previous 2 episodes, I would highly recommend it, because then you will get the context of what is going on here and what we are doing. I'm also explaining how the game works a little bit there. And if you are completely new to this, I would suggest going to the first episode of this playlist, because there I'm going into the whole game and I'll explain everything in detail of what's going on. So, for all of the people who want to dive in just like that, here we are, guys. Let's go. Third sector. This is the final boss. We're gonna get there. This is our sector, and we have a bunch of elites here on the left side. Problem is, I only have 1 fuel. But there is a space station for the Starkin. Oh, they probably wanna get some money for me to dock there. But there's also a system event for the Solari. I think I'm gonna go left side. Free repair here. We're good. Okay, we're just good. Let's do it. Cool. So what is my plan for the sector? I certainly want to find more beam sweeps and like more of these laser attacks. We still have, I think, 2 slots open because they overheat the enemy, and that is exactly what we want for our heat seekers to do additional damage. If the enemy is overheated, we deal additional 6, otherwise it's just 6 in 1 turn. But yeah, we got a blinding pulse dealing 4 damage and a blind on hull damage. I want to prevent that, so in we go with a shield strain. 12 shield, 1 duration, increase the cooldown of the next 2 cards you play by 2. It's the next 2 cards even, okay. Cooldown doesn't matter if we shoot missiles, because they will deplete. Should have shot beam sweep first, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, they're overheated. Hey, here comes the big missile.
Missile launched.
It's just good. Let's load some missiles. Let's drop repurpose. That's the thing we don't need or want. And we even gotta keep some... Nice. We even gotta keep some of our shield. Protecting ourselves against the rail shot. But the blinding pulse is another 4, so we need to shield for 4 more. Alright, let me think about this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot my ion torpedo. It's 8 ionize. Doesn't deal hull damage, but every 6 stacks of ionize makes it so that one of their pips goes away. Yeah, which is kind of awkward now, but hey, it's fine. So, here we go. We drop the firewall, we drop terminate. We don't need those guards. There's an argument to actually remove him from the deck because of that. So, big ionize attack. Oh wait, in 2 turns. Yeah, we are shooting a torpedo, obviously, so it totally makes sense. Haha, having a shot now. Laser is on cooldown. That means we can unload our weapons. We have a bunch of torpedoes in the house. At this point, I feel like I want to really go and get more ordnance, so we can shoot more weapons in a single turn and then reload with the cards that are coming from our draw pile. Exothermic shield is a hack. That means the enemy sustains 3 heat whenever we break their shield, which is gonna happen basically now, so I'm gonna drop that. And since they are already overheated, our heat seeker deals a bit more damage. Sure. I mean, double damage. It's quite a lot. Yep. So the heat is also working in our favor. We have another charge barrier shielding us for another 12 here. That's enough. Alright, drop the tracker, drop the torpedo. Let's go. There it is. Okay. Corruptor. I mean, yeah, sure. It is a hacking module, but we already have one that I'm very happy with. Here's the beam sweep. Yeah, absolutely. That is the card that I want. And that is the fight. So we want to actually get as many of these laser cards as possible into our laser beam, because we have a nice submodule that says the first time we deal hull damage with this equipment, we add another 3 heat, and the beam sweep has ignite 4, so it could potentially be 7 heat that we apply to our friends, our enemies, our frenemies. It's a lot. Okay, Captain, we are in a dire need of assistance. Lately, we have been overwhelmed by the reports of Deadweight ships. These are the pirates here. Plundering merchant and humanitarian aid ships. The assault on the security of the system cannot be tolerated. Okay, you want me to destroy 3 Deadweights and I get 200 bucks? Alright, I will accept. Ugh. Yeah, backtracking is probably not really feasible. I mean, we can go to this combat zone and hope that there will be more in this area. Alright. We have an unmarked credit cache. Where? There? Okay. Is it worth going over here? Oh man, I think I should, yeah. We want to fight as many... Disliked. Oh, rejected. Oh, but we have a negotiator. Oh. Oh, that is so good. I love that we have the guy here that has the negotiator trait. It's good to know that you can do that. So we want to probably buy as much fuel as possible to fight as many deadweights as possible. Another beam laser. I mean, scrape is also good. Because on hull damage it applies a coolant loss, which means that they won't dissipate the heat as easily anymore. But yeah, scrape can also be found in this module. Anyways, Corruptor probably goes. I don't even look at it. I don't care. Missile turret is gonna go. I think my setup is good. Now we need to upgrade it. Let's see. Puncture rounds for the railgun, hacking module, add a security after playing a hack with 0 security. Yeah, but we needed to add a subsystem slot for 160 and also get it. Ugh. Command unit, add a card slot at the start of combat. Ooh, baby. That's huge. And an applet of plating. Start combat with 3 eutectic armor durability. -1 enemy laser damage and ignite for every 15 durability. So you say we take just 2 less damage from lasers? That's amazing. It doesn't really fit anywhere. What's that? Alternate fire. This turn your attacks deal +1 damage for each consecutive attack played from a different weapon type. Oh, you gotta go left, right, left, right, left, right, and it stacks. That's pretty good. Take aim. This turn your attacks deal +1 damage. I am a bit underwhelmed. So... I could either dump all of my money into reactor power and ordnance, or I can buy the fuel that I want here. But remove another card. So Slit is not a card that I really want in my deck. Make more room for beam sweeps, you know? Or scrapes. Decisions, guys. We have to make them here. I mean, we can always upgrade the reactor in the zone. We don't need to be in a docking station for it, right? So I'm gonna invest now. I'll sell my salvage as well. Let me remove a card. It's gonna be Slit. Goodbye. Could remove another card if I wanted to. I said it earlier. Repurpose is a thing that I rarely use. Terminator is a card I rarely use. Overheat weapons is probably good now. Yeah. With the beam laser and its beams. I'm gonna buy some fuel so we can roam and find the deadweight dudes. Do we upgrade the maintenance bay? I think we're gonna take away the repurpose thing. At the same time, adding 2 card slots is $100 and removing a card is 40. We could upgrade the draft library, but I'm actually quite happy with some of these cards. Like, damage control, repair 20% of the damage taken. Disposable plating, gains 6 temporary hull. Expand capacity, adding a card slot is fantastic. Takes a lot of mass though. Well, maybe it's not this here. Maybe it's not that. Okay, you know what? We hold it together here. Upgrading anything is the question here. The missile rack. No, I think it's fine. I think it is absolutely fine. We're gonna invest into our reactor. However, I think I'm gonna go and use my negotiator again for a bit of combat assistance in the next few nodes. And you know what? We bought the fuel. We gotta go. Gonna try to find the deadweight ships. We have to destroy 3 of them. But now we have the means to do so. Okie dokie. Let's depart. Yeah. going back here. We want to fight the elite as well. Okay. It's incredible. I like that we have the ability to really curate our beam laser. Gamma missile. Destroy up to 6 ordnance in a turn. Dealer damage for each ordnance destroyed. Ignores shield. So, what it says is that we better not have any ordnance, right? I think we can get that done. In mass for every hull. No. Guy starts with 30 30. Yeah, 30 shields. And a crazy amount of, like, one duration. If shielded, gain 2 shield and a duration. That is crazy. He starts with high shield and then sustains it. It's cool, because we have the ion torpedo. Energy transfer, lose all shield, gain an equal amount of bonus damage to your next laser attack, 30. I mean, we gotta destroy the shield and we gotta do it quickly. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna actually get 50% damage on the torpedo. That's 27 ion damage. This is big, massive damage. I'm not gonna repurpose. Gain a bit of energy, so we can do the shield strain.
Missile launch.
And we gotta shoot some missiles, let's go. So we keep a little bit of shielding for the next attack, which is another laser pulse, so we are already completely and utterly shielded. Perfect. Yeah, man, the energy transfer is crazy. Huh. Yet again, I said it earlier, we probably gotta get rid of our ordnance, so I'm gonna shoot the heat seeker now. Do we sustain the shield? I don't know. Sure. Let's do it like that. I mean, our energy gain is quite alright. Bam, I say. Nice. So here's my fire support. There's a bunch of firecrackers here. Firefly, actually. Overheat the weapons. Doesn't do anything. We gotta get rid of our heat seekers yet again. Dudes, I like this gamma missile. It's really cool. It sets me under pressure. We're already completely shielded, so... Let's hold. Ow. Alright. Disposable plating is fantastic here because it counteracts the gamma missiles. Love it. Okay then, I'll shoot the star flare. We got a shield again, obviously. Okay.
Incoming missile.
Cool. What now? Thermal blockade. For the rest of the combat, sustain 2 coolant loss when playing a shield card, which is gonna happen. And they also sustain 3 heat whenever we break their shield, which is also very likely to happen here. 7 shield is here. We need to get rid of our ordnance. But yeah, it's okay. So we have the extra armor that the gamma missile can just go to. So we go with both of our hacks now. We're gonna use beam sweep to break the shield. 8 damage for ignite. Yeah, it's fine. Bam, that's a lot of heat. Next turn, the enemy gains a heat for every 3 damage dealt with direct attacks. So is it next turn? Like, when do I do this? There's another beam sweep coming up, so I believe it's now? I don't know. Is it this turn? Is it next turn? Anyways, we're gonna take 1 damage, which will be going to our extra hull. Alright. Overheat weapons. So again, there is another beam sweep. 1 heat for every 3 damage dealt with direct attacks. Well, still gotta defend myself yet again. Beam sweep is not enough damage though. That's a bit sad. Okay, let's shield up. So we have 8 damage that would completely go to the shield, but if we break their shield, we're gonna generate way more heat. and that is good. Like, in general, because of the hack. I mean, sure. Makes it so that we don't take damage from the gamma missile. They are at 15 heat, they take 12 damage now. And we can also terminate now. Let's discard one of their cards. Fine. Cool. No damage taken. Next turn, they are just dead. Overheat weapons is still here. Is it just a permanent thing now, or... I don't know. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Yeah, we won. We won, totally. Shoot that. Barrier. Load it. End it. Dead. That is a lot of heat that we generate on the enemy, and I'm so happy about it. Okay, give me another beam sweep. I love those cards. Slit is not what I want. I don't need +3 damage to our next attack. It's not really good. Boiling point. Apply heat equal to the enemy's heat tolerance. Consumer security. The card goes on cooldown instead of the discard pile. No. It would normally go on cooldown anyways, right? Consumer security. Card goes on cooldown instead. Wouldn't it normally go on cooldown? Maybe there's some kind of early access or wackiness here. So normally they would go to the cooldown pile, so maybe they mean the draw pile? Potentially. But I do like boiling point. Yeah, I'll take it. It's great. If the enemy have a high heat threshold, we're gonna add a lot of just burst heat. And I believe the boss on the sector might actually have it. Alright. We want more ordnance, I believe. Finally. I'm gonna increase the capacity already, because that's the thing that I will just do it, right? 3 deadweights is what we need. There is a waypoint left of us. We might find a fight there. Maybe, potentially. Ah, yeah, there's a problem here. There's damage incoming and I have nothing to shield with. Ow.
Shields up, Captain.
I have 4 shield. Alright, alright. Mr. Elite, please be gentle on me. Whenever I break the shield, they sustain 3 heat is good. We'll take that. Boiling point. No. No, let's get the hack going. So. And then it's gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna be beam sweep already, because that's ignite 4 plus another 3 thanks to our subsystem. 7 overheat. Boiling point. Should we just throw another 2 into the mix? Why not? Because it'll be good damage over time. Ah! Deal 2 damage and sustain a heat. Repeat until reaching your heat tolerance. Oh, that's really good. So we only take 4 damage here. Nice. Okay. Shoot the Star Flare, we can. Okay, that will take a good chunk of damage over time now. Star Flare breaks the shield. Which means that they sustain even more heat now. Nice. Ah, okay. Problem is that our tracker won't be enough to break the fortify. That's a bit sad. Alright, how do we go about this now? I think I'm gonna go with the plating, makes sense. Do I shoot the tracker? Honestly, no, I think I want to terminate, see what we can drop on them. Sure. And then I'd say I'm gonna drop the light loader because we have better attacks to go. Like the heat-seeking missiles. There it is. Oh, baby. Well, they're gonna get another 3 heat thanks to our hack. The heat seeker is massive damage now. And I think I also want to get the torpedo out, since there's no attack incoming. Which torpedo is it gonna be? Is it gonna be the ion torpedo or the trident? It might be the ion torpedo to help us out and delay a bit more. So that the heat can do the work. Okay. Load 2 light torpedoes into our draw pile. And here comes the pain. Okay. So, Searing Salvo does nothing thanks to their heat tolerance being met. They want to dissipate up to 2 heat. I don't think that's gonna be enough by any means. So we don't have to defend right now. It's super cool. Means we can drop the other torpedo. And the light torpedo. Do I repurpose here? Just drop it. I drop the firewall as well. We don't need it. We don't need to prevent hacks. And I think our upgrades are not good enough on our hacks. That justifies 2 extra energy.
Enemies ionized.
Noise. Yeah, their shield generation is down now for 2 turns. We took a bunch of pips away from them. It's over. It's absolutely over. So, in we go with the Trekker. And we got a Star Flare. Get the hacks out. Doesn't matter. The heat and the missiles will kill.
Target reached, Captain.
Cool. Good money. We got a Pressure Doctrine. Attacks from this weapon deal +1 damage for every suppression stack on the enemy. We don't suppress, really. Interesting. Okay, we gotta make a decision now. Do we take another beam sweep to just massively overload the enemy with heat? Or do we take Scrape to reduce their cooling capacity? Scrape is a bit more expensive, costs a mass. 6 damage and a coolant loss for every 3 hull damage. Will also ignite for 3 thanks to our sub-module. I think it's actually Scrape. Let's go with a bit of a combined arms idea here. Oh, we have the best of both worlds. Again, a bit more expensive. I don't know if it's good enough or not, but we'll see. So, we bought fuel for a reason, right? So let's go for this waypoint. Hope that we can find something here. Ship reactor seems to be intact. Oh, we found a reactor node. That's pretty good. Don't want to play against the free roamers here. That's fantastic. It means that we can save our money and don't have to invest into our own reactor upgrade. It takes a bit of time to get there, but I think we can manage. In we go again. Heavy barrage, 8 damage. I'd say... Nice. It's a shield strain. They also shoot an ion missile. They have flash shields, which will deplete at the start of their next turn. And then applet of plating, while not shielded, reduce the enemy laser damage and ignite by... Yeah, whatever. Alright. Actually, we have laser damage. That matters. We can apply heat equal to the enemy's heat tolerance. And that wouldn't overheat them. That would just get them to the heat. I'm not gonna futz around with that, I'm just gonna shoot my stuff. Let's not play the heat thing. We just deal raw damage. End the fight and end it quickly. Alright. So ion missile is coming in, it's just 6 ion? Yeah. So it doesn't matter. We won't lose anything, because only at 6 ion stacks they will get rid of 1 of our production. And currently we have 4 shields, so they only ionize for 2, this is fine. We can leave it at that. Now... Thermal blockade, now that we have it, I would probably play it, right? Rest of combat, enemy sustains 2 coolant loss when playing a shield card. Consume a security, enemy sustains 3 coolant loss. It will always be only 2, so the firewall makes no sense here. I'm gonna play it, why not? Drop the firewall. I would say we shoot a torpedo and the heat seeker anyways. Overheat weapons could be good at some point.
Incoming missile.
Here we go. Heavy barrage. That's 14 damage. Ouchie. Alright.
Shields up, Captain.
That's 12. We're gonna shield up a bit more, so we have 16 now. I wanna check out overheat weapons again. So, gain a heat for every 3 damage dealt with direct attacks. That is a direct attack. Are we suppressed? Why 7? Deal 4 and 1 extra for every active production. We have 4 production. Or is it every energy that we have? I don't know. Anyways, do we apply extra heat? So, let me see. We ignite for 3. We do ignite for another 3 because of our subsystem, so it should be 6. Or it should be 8. Yeah, it's 6. So the card says next turn they would get the extra heat. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, we are shielded. Let's go.
We've been hit, Captain.
Yeah, we'd be hit. But it's fine. Bonk. Cool. So Scrape overheats and also takes away the cooling. Sure. Ta-da! Overheated. Drop that. You know what? Let's terminate them. Why 2? Hold on. Hold on. Did we have security? Was it that? Where's terminate? Terminate is in the exhaust pile, huh? Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. The good news is they have 0 heat dissipation right now. It is so good. Why? They should get 1 more. It totally makes sense. Alright. Alright. We can just keep it in a kind of negatives. Like at 0? For like a while. If I just stack more coolant loss. Yeah, totally. Okay. So, getting that security online makes a lot of sense, actually. I said earlier it wouldn't, but yeah, it does. Let's keep going. I would say we go ion torpedo into the light torpedo, into plating, and just go. We're gonna end this now. I think we have it under control at this point.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, whatever. Uh-huh. Torpedoes inbound. Strain it. And we can also shoot a star flare.
Missile launched.
There's the barrage. Our extra plating is gone now. Yeah, we still have 2 temporary hull. But yeah, that is it. Man, there's so much heat that we added on the guy. Let's add a bit more, because we can. Also, it's lethal. Okay, let's go. Wait! Why did we lose 2 hull? Oh wait, it was the extra hull that was removed after. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We got a shredder. Okay, cool. Not a weapon that I would run here. I don't like slit. Not in this build. So, what we need is more scrape then, huh? Removing even more of their cooling. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, let's keep going. We're still looking... Ah, there we go. We're still looking for deadweights, and that's pretty good. We can interfere here. Fighting a deadweight ship. We will have a disadvantage, so the enemy will hit us first, probably. So we will probably take some hull damage. There it is. They shoot an interceptor and shoot the laser beam immediately. Ouch. Sustaining 2 heat. Okie dokie. So we have to defend against 8 right now, which we can. Okay. I'll shoot a star flare out. Load some missiles, and I don't think we're gonna overheat weapons in this instance here. Also heat seeker. Right away, let's go.
Missile intercepted. Enemy shields down.
Missile intercepted, you say? Why? Oh, they had an interceptor missile, huh? Ah, interesting. Alright, I'd say we're gonna go and get the heat going. 2 coolant loss when they play a shield card is fantastic. We gotta beam sweep them. Yep. Such a beautiful attack, right? Such an immediate heat buildup, and we're gonna defend against the laser beam by... Actually, that was not necessary. We still had 4 shielding.
We've lost all security.
Okay. Yeah, they're hacking. Alright. Yeah, now who's done having no shielding anymore? Alright, we'll take 2 here. Okay, they're still on coolant loss. I think I want to actually get rid of their shielding first before I go in with the scrape. I mean, Heatseeker makes a lot of sense. Let's shoot it. Sure. hack him, so we break the shield, we're gonna generate heat. And that's gonna happen. I'm gonna shoot a tracker. Yeah, it's fine. Here comes the missile, here comes 2 damage and 2 heat.
Enemy shields down.
There, it's 10 heat. Amazeballs. And we got shield strain. I love it. Okay, so we do that, we beam sweep them. And I guess at that point we have 1. I love the passive damage generation from heat. I think, honestly, heat is a very, very efficient way to win fights. Let's say effective. It takes a while, but it's just great to always have the passive damage tick going. So good. So we are shielded already completely, means we can, I don't know, set up the iron torpedo and the light torpedo. Actually, keep some shield for the next turn. We're good. And they're just overheating to death. Scrape him.
Enemy shields down.
20 heat. Also terminate. And disposable plating, because why not? We got it. More money, more card. Please, another slice? I doubt it. No, we are not going in with a slice here. We found salvage. The good news is, in this 3rd sector, every skip on cards is 40 bucks, which is so much. Speaking of bucks, there's a credit cache. Could attempt to get it. But then we couldn't get the reactor anymore. No, we actually have to dip in here, get back, and then get to the reactor upgrade there. And then dip back and go to the station. That would be the 3rd Deadweight fight, right? Okay. Prepare for combat. It's really cool that the different ships completely play completely differently. It like feels so different. So how do we do it now? I'd say we go strain, scrape them. That's right. The heat dissipation is at 0. They're not overheated yet, technically. I'm actually gonna get the firewall out. Oh, they intercepted my missile. Nasty. Nasty. Beam sweep. Yeah, but first we gotta get rid of the shield before we can sweep that beam. Cool. Star flare will be intercepted. I know. Let's get it going. They will reload their missile weapon now. Yeah. That allows us to actually sweep the beam. Overheat them.
Enemy shields down.
That's right. And typical charged barrier here to intercept the laser beam. And let the magic work. The fireball magic.
Security.
Okay, thermal blockade is good. But we still have to, no, we have defended already. So whenever they play a shield card, they sustain coolant loss. Seems like a good idea. Okay. Double heat seeker. One of them will be intercepted by the interceptor. But it's fine. Yep.
Missile intercepted.
Gotta break the shield.
Enemy shield
Bonk.
down.
Noise. You know what? I think I have... Hold on. We actually got a shield. I feel like we just power through and make it so that the interceptor is not ever hitting us. And we keep our shield for like a while. That seems good. So now we can unload again. Hey, there's a trident torpedo. That's cool. Intercepting 3 missiles is not easy for them. I'll shoot it immediately.
Missile is in flight.
Fabricate. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Intercept that.
Missile is in flight.
Nice. Scraping. Is that a thing I want? I feel like I should just terminate, dropping one of their weapons or whatever. Yeah, great. And in that case, let's scrape him.
Enemy shields down.
Yeah, it adds another 3 heat, and that should be it. Come on.
Target reached.
Deal 5,000 missile damage. That was an achievement that I've just gotten. We need more direct attacks. Or just, in general, more weapons. Alright, a firewall up. We light loader. Alright, we're overheating. Oh! Okay. We did it. So, another scrape. That's, Apply coolant loss for every 3 hull damage dealt. You know what? I'll take it. Let's go double scrape and double beam sweep. Part of me wanted another beam sweep, but it is a great opportunity to just get the card that I'm fine with. And it wasn't technically a deadweight fight that we fought here, right? Destroyed 2 out of 3 deadweight ships. We had 1 here, 1 there, and here. So we technically destroyed a deadweight ship, but it wasn't a combat encounter, so therefore it doesn't count, huh? That's sad. It's very, very sad. Okay, we don't get the 150 bucks probably. But hey, we go to the reactor core and grab it and be happy that we have lots of ordnance. What's that here? Preheater. Deal 4, double the ignite value of your next laser attack. And then there's heat ray. Deal 2, ignite 2, increase the card's ignite, also increases the damage. Sure. That is very good for you. Here's the thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shield against that. Then I will overheat my weapons. Shoot the star flare. So here's the thing. Gain heat for every 3 damage dealt with direct attacks. On the card it says next turn. So I'm gonna hold here and I'm gonna double scrape them. And hope that we generate all the heat in the world and kill them. Reconstruction. -1 repair time. Okay. So let's see if it actually works. So technically we apply 3 heat with our subsystem. And that should be 5 now? Yeah, I have a feeling overheat weapons just doesn't work. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Okay, we already shielded. We scrape them. There we go. It's fine. So they have 4 coolant loss. They will never ever dissipate any heat anymore. It's pretty good. Everything's on cooldown, huh? Fabricate a missile. Let's get the star flare out. I'm gonna actually hold my heat seekers. Starflare is here to destroy the barrier. Amazing. I guess we just go in and drop the heat seeker on them. It's fine. Yeah. So far we are nicely protected. Our heat game is not coming online though. So 6 heat ray damage is fine. We are still shielded by 6, so we're gonna keep that. The light loader going. Gonna drop repurpose. I don't think we need it. It's fine, just drop the damage. Finally, we found a beam sweep, so now the fun begins. Look at this. 10 heat. Oh, so good. And again, 5 coolant loss, so again, they will never ever dissipate anything anymore. And now that they're overheated, our heat seekers deal more damage. Not that they need to, because they will just burn. Right, it's 8 damage incoming, so shield strain is 12.
Shields up, Captain.
Heat seeker, tracker, let's go. Yeah, it's lethal. Bonk.
Enemy shields down.
Nice. 62 bucks. We have a refiner here. I don't think we're gonna run a refiner at this point. No, let's just add another... No, don't add a card. Oh, at this point we are in the skip land. Skip land is money land, and that's good. Because space station is also a thing that's coming up soon. I wonder if we could backtrack from the space station. No, we cannot. So, reactor upgrade again. This is imperative. I want that. Give me that. Amazing. It's basically 350 bucks. 325. Cool. So now we have a massive amount of ordnance generation. No fuel, though. Yeah, this is the last waypoint that we can go to. Oh, never mind. How much? 3 fuel pods for 105. It's a good price for fuel. We can backtrack with this. Why would I? There's honestly no need to do that. So I think we'd better be on our way. No, I could have just gotten over here, over there with fuel, go back there, and then go here, there. Yeah, we could have taken these 3, plus actually 4 nodes. But I think I'm alright with that. Okay, let's talk with the station. We have 750 bucks. We're gonna buy some cool things here. And we're gonna go home happily. Okay, shredder goes. I don't think that the refiner is gonna be helpful. The savage. Savage is gonna go. Okay, +1 damage for every suppression stack on the enemy. We don't have suppression. Pyroclast is cool. But there is a ship that has the Pyroclast installed. And I want to run it in the next episode. So I'm not gonna pick this thing up now. We don't need you, I guess? Destroying a missile, I mean... Don't have a PDC. Gain 2 of each resource once per turn if you play a tactical, a support, and an attack card in the same turn. We don't have that many tactical cards. Sorry, support cards, the blue ones. I don't think that the Spectrum is gonna help here. Reduce incoming focus damage by 25% while you are shielded is pretty good. We don't have a cooling system. Gain 3 shield. If you end your turn with an empty card hand, trigger twice if unshielded. Unlikely. Unlikely. What does it mean? There's nothing for our weapon system. Sad. I can reduce the incoming damage of focus damage by 25% while we are shielded. I think that's good. Anything that we want to remove and then re-add is the question, yeah. Any cards that we are not comfortable with? Again, repurpose, I'm dropping all the time. These are good. This is also good. Yeah, I think... I mean, our missiles will deplete, right? So... we are kind of relying on the beam laser to do the heavy lifting. Gotta think about that. I can put the pressure doctrine in here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What do we take here? A card slot or combat advantage? Is 12 damage... It might help, actually. I think the boss has about 100 and... Is it 100 damage or 120? So it would be 10%. Combat assistance here. Card slot would be very helpful as well. We don't need morale. Card slot. They have a hack that overheats us the more cards we hold. So I don't think the card slot is the right call here. I think the negotiator is the best way to do it here. So that is out of the way. We still have 900 bucks. It's crazy, isn't it? I think focus shielding is good, so we're gonna add another slot and take it. Yep. I don't know if Spectrum is the way to go here. Upgrading this also makes very little sense. Unless we upgrade the card slots and add another card or two. We can only add one, that's the problem. Can only add one card. So yet again, there's very little that we can do here. I mean, repairing is a thing, apparently. I'm gonna remove the repurpose now, because that's a card that I always drop. We can actually upgrade the card library and add another card potentially. Sure, what else are we gonna do, right? I mean, sure. Reactor power is a thing. I would like to have another beam sweep, if that's at all possible. So, I'm gonna give myself 2 chances of adding a card. 1 in the maintenance bay, 1 in the beam laser. And then we are fine. And I think in terms of resource generation, we are absolutely alright. Okay, that's the way. It's another beam sweep. Hell yeah. There's also battle repairs. Repair 4 HP and remove 8 shred charges. That's good, but it depletes itself. I don't think it's worth it. That here is sustain as hell. Let's go. Alrighty, 148. Yeah, I mean, could remove more cards. Gonna keep all of those, gonna keep that, gonna keep all of those. Those are good. I'm fine. I'm really fine here. Let's go. Okay, guys. Last fight of the sector of this run. Here it comes. Okie dokie. Depart the station. Boss combat. I think we are well set for this. However, they have a bunch of things that I don't like. First of all, the hack, the heat loop. On turn end, we gain a heat for every card in our hand. Is bad. We only dissipate 1, so we gotta be really careful with that. A firewall early on would be fantastic. Then there's also the vengeful volley. They fire a firefly for each destroyed equipment at turn end, so we don't really have ways to counter missiles. And of course, they have missile defense. And they have 3 security as well. That means we cannot really easily hack them. We gotta go through that security in order to get our hacks out. That's nasty. And they open up with 12 damage. Boink, I say. How? How do we do it now? I think we firewall up so we can bypass the heat loop a bit. And then we shield up. I want to get the heat going already. Yeah. There you go. By the way, 158 damage is what we need to do. And then we're gonna also give him some coolant loss. There we go. I think I want to throw a hack out just so that things are going. We have to somehow work through his security. Is the tracker good here? Might need to use that to go through his missile defenses. Maximum 3 ammo capacity. Oh god. Okay. It's fine. We'll take the damage. Ow. 6 shred already. Yeah. So they're arming their PDC now. Okay. Overheat weapons. Is another hack that will just go into firewall, which is totally fine by me. I think I'm gonna shoot the torpedo now. Because they're still arming their PDC. That means the torpedo will split. Drop the tracker, we don't need it right now. What? Oh, they had a missile defense. It was here. Okay. They always arm that thing. Holy crap. Okay, we have some missiles incoming though, that's helpful. 16 shield. Ay. They always get a shield duration. It's a big problem. That's a huge problem. Okay, we have to wait for the missiles to do the work and then we can start beam sweeping them. Means that we for now just do that and I will actually drop Terminate. I don't think we need it. And the ion torpedo is probably just getting intercepted by the PDC all the time, right? It's never gonna finish the whatever. Okay, 1 down. Dazzler. Right, they also have that. Still 16. So they still have missile defense. Dazzler makes it so that we're getting blinded now. Crazy. Not good. Thinking. feel like I need to add a 50% bonus to my beam sweep and start beam sweeping them. Here we go. We were suppressed. We were suppressed. Now we're also blinded. Oh, that was a bad turn. That was a bad turn. I am not happy about that. Also, now we have the hack online. So no, do we? Why do we get so much heat? We have security. When did that happen? Okay, so now we have to think about our hand as well. Oh my god. Ermagerd, we are absolutely under control, and I don't know how to play around that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So they have 2 instances of missile defense. Oh man. This is hard. Well, here goes nothing. Scrape him, apply a bit of heat, and some coolant loss. Which we didn't get. Okay, fine. Feel like I have to drop my hand. So that we can cool down a bit.
Firewall's down, Captain.
Yeah. Okay. So we're still blinded and we are double suppressed. It's crazy, man. Okay, we can start hacking again. That's beautiful. Getting there, guys. We're getting there. We just need to get through their firewall and then we can start doing stuff. Target analysis, deal additional damage. So, yeah. So when they don't rearm their PDC, they're gonna do some hacking. It's like some buffing. Gotta throw the boiling point out. Disposable plating is fantastic. Shield strain. Yeah, I mean, shooting torpedoes and heat seekers makes no sense at all. We hold.
Optimal temperatures reached.
So the thing is, they are now without firewall, but we are getting more and more blinded. 50% damage, less for each attack. Firewall is good. Let's terminate first, see what happens. Perfect. Okay. So right now we don't need to extra shield. I want to get rid of the blind. Charge barrier is fine. We're gonna just play that so we can stockpile a little.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you intercept my missiles all the time. Like, all the time. I'm not gonna get through that. And it's also, they are building more and more shield every turn. We need to really go to our hacks. So, enemy sustains 3 heat whenever you break its shield. Hell yeah. There we are. Reduce enemy shielding by 1. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Fabricate missile. Seems good. I'll shoot everything. Okay. Somehow we gotta get through it. Let's keep going.
Missile went off radar.
So there's another Dazzler. Rearming their PDC. Hey, we actually dealt some... No, I mean shield damage. Anyways. Yeah, suppressive fire coming in. We are blinded once more. Starflare, Heatseeker. I'm gonna shoot all of them. Keeping their PDC busy. It's fine. Important thing is that we're gonna keep their shield low so we can start stacking the heat. There's beam sweep twice. Deal 4. Blinded and suppressed. So we gotta generate shield right now and just hold the hand.
We're hit.
Alright. Now we're not suppressed anymore, but we're still blinded. Got scrape, but that's 12 damage again! Sorry, 12 shield. Hells. We're getting suppressed once more. Alright, here's what we do.
What's up, Captain?
Gotta fabricate those missiles. We have to. I hold these 3 attacks.
Heat sinks overloaded.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think we're losing.
Incoming missile.
I think we're actually losing because of the absolute crowd control that this guy is giving us. Good.
Missile is in flight.
Good, 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 good. Yeah, one of them is gonna get intercepted, but however... Big flak barrage incoming. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna hurt. So we have 1 stack of blind. That means we're gonna drop the heat seeker on them. And everything else is just gonna get shot. Right? We need the coolant loss. So what is the damage that we can do? The answer is not enough. Okay, make the beam sweep deal 12. This would ignite for 2 only. Actually, for 5. Is 5 enough?
Enemy shields down.
Alright, we broke their shield, so we get a bit more. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. So now we need scrape. Okay, everything is coming together to remove their coolant. And I would say we gotta get rid of my other scrape, unless we generate 3 of our lowest resource and play the other scrape, and that's exactly what we do. There we freaking go. We gotta drop the other card. We're out of command points, but guys, coolant loss is in the house. Missile will be intercepted, as always. But now, we're almost dead. 6 damage incoming. Please find a shield card. That is a shield card. We're blinded again. Okay. Oh man, the it's just not enough. We are lacking a little bit of damage, like 1 point of damage to actually stack more heat on the guy. I hate it. I mean, we break their shield again, which is a little bit. Okay. Let me think about this. I think we can... I mean, we have 1 stack of blind right now, so I think I'm gonna shoot the light torpedo. Get rid of the blind. And then it's gonna be... Oh, it's not gonna be enough for the beam sweep. We have to play the iron torpedo. And then the beam sweep dealing 8, breaking their shield, adding another 5 heat actually. Drop that. Got a cool. Cool.
Incoming missile.
Don't think we have enough time to get there though. Right, we're about to take 6. It's okay though.
Shielding enhanced.
Do we want to fabricate a missile? I mean, sure, yeah, it gets rid of our blind status. We can generate 4 more shield points. And delay missiles a bit. This might actually be a thing that we need. Okay, fabricating a missile gets us a star flare.
Missile launch.
Yeah, we're gonna keep their PTC just busy. That's it. We cool down to 0 again, so we don't take damage this round. Only get a card. Oh god, 1 card only. Okay. Okay, we're suppressed. Another Dazzler coming in, so we would technically take 1 damage from it. Everything else is kind of on cooldown. It's the light loader. Sure. End turn. Cooldown.
Incoming missile.
Oh, 99. They are starting to dissipate heat now. Crap, we're dead. Not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite, no, not quite. Okay, I mean, that's what we do. We got 11. We got 12 plus 6. It is 18 damage incoming. It feels to me like we only got 1 turn left. That's pretty much it. Okay, hold on. Is there any way we can get something done? So we need to get rid of blind again. So torpedo. Scrape is now 6 damage. Oh, we're not getting there. We are not getting there, my friends. Should I have fabricated a missile? No, I need to get the shield down. They can only intercept what? Nah, no, never mind. They're gonna intercept both missiles. I think it's still the best play that we could have done.
Missile went off radar.
Yeah.
Hull can't take much more.
Yeah. And we don't get cards this turn. And this is sad. It's really sad. The Dazzler is gonna hit us in the face and we are down. Alright. Cannot do anything anymore. There are 4 cards coming back. We got double beam sweep, charged barrier, and a fabricate missile. The beam sweep wouldn't be helpful here. Yeah, we couldn't break the shield because our missiles were completely useless against their PDC. That's a very strong ability against our ship. And I already tried to diversify my build by having a bit of laser action as well. But then the hacks were too slow. Couldn't come through quickly enough. Wasn't there the card? Hold on. Wasn't there the card that said whenever the enemy is playing a shield, they would lose heat dissipation? I know I dropped it earlier, but it should have gone to the cooldown pile. Did I not play it? Did I play it against... I played it against their firewall, right? I think that could have been helpful. I mean, not really. Our heat build-up was so slow in the end. I think the heat dissipation reduction wouldn't have been a factor here. They still have 88 heat. It's, sorry, 88 hull. It's just the fact that their PDC is firing all the time. All the freaking time. And we didn't time it well. I wonder if I could have done it better. But hey guys, this game is decided, or this run is decided, not only here in the last fight, but also in the draft section, in what I picked and where we went and so on. And hey, sometimes you cannot do it. So I'm gonna click end the turn now, and we're gonna face our fate, and that has been it. Sadly, without a win today. Boom. Alright. But it was hell of a lot of fun to play the ship. I'm gonna think about a build that is better than that, and I hope that we can play it again. Next time, we will play the good old Firebrand, coming with the Pyro class, trying to self-overheat to also deal a lot of damage to the enemy. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.